welcome back to That Chick Angel TV. This is my beautiful friend, Jennifer.
Hello.
Hey. Okay, so yes, you all do know her. She's been on TV for a long time. So you don't have to guess, like, is that Claire from My Wife and Kids? Yes, it's her. It's her from everything.
It's me.
So Jennifer's a good friend of mine. Our children just love each other to death. But before I go into that, I need you to click the subscribe button right now. Thank you so much. And after this video is over, or you can click on it, I should have it in the iCard. Jennifer just started up a YouTube channel, so you need to go ahead and subscribe to her channel as well, because Jennifer is all that. Like, you see her face. This is just her regular beat. This is her I woke up like this beat, okay? When Jennifer is trying, it's just like she's slaying dragons and everyone else. All the women in the land. She got me makeup for my birthday, and I just wanted to be like, do you want to show me what to do with this? I think that would have been a bigger gift if you would have just been like, Angel, here's some videos on how to look like this.
You are beautiful.
Well, thank you. But she's just a beautiful woman as well. But we have children the same age, and they just love each other so much.
Each other.
They really do. People try to marry our kids off, and I don't like marrying off people's kids. I'm like, they're young. Let them be young. But if it was this type of culture where we had to decide now, she's my top pick. She's my top draft.
The same thing with the Little Marcus.
Great. So if society changes, we're set.
Yes. We got it.
We are set. But so Jennifer is here for her first time doing Mommy Confessions with me. For those of y'all who are new to Mommy Confessions, what it is just a candid conversation where we both are agreeing to be 100% honest and candid with you on things about mom life. Right? So she's agreed. It's going to be all good. So we'll be doing content here on YouTube, but then there'll be some bonus footage that you're going to want to check out. That's going to be on my Facebook I was about to say channel. It's not a channel. My Facebook page, That Chick Angel TV. So once this video is over, go ahead, jump on over to Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook account, either just create one so you can watch the content, or log in using your friends and watch my content, okay? So we're going to jump right into it. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So again, there was one of my subscribers who kind of pushed me in this direction. I was like, yeah, this is good. So you have one child. So you've been in obviously the first time mom land. When you were pregnant or when you were raising your child, what was your biggest first time mom fear?
Oh, first time mom fear. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like I was so afraid of just like there's so many things I was afraid of. Like, I was just afraid of making the wrong decision, like the wrong school, or like breastfeeding versus like formula. Or because I just really didn't know, and I was young. I mean, I don't consider myself to be really young, but
how old were you when you had your
I was
daughter?
24.
Okay.
But I didn't know anyone else who was 24
and having kids, especially not here in Los Angeles. That's not happening.
Yeah.
I was 29 when I had my child, and
no one. They were like, "Oh, you're so young," and I was like, "Actually, I'm not."
Right? Yeah. You're like,
"It's the right age."
Yeah. You're like, my body has been ready to make a child for years. Yeah. I think as a first-time mom, it's sometimes hard to match up the right consequence to the action. Like, so it's kind of like we think about breastfeeding versus formula feeding. It is an important decision, but I think sometimes we make the consequence so much higher than what it is.
Yeah.
It's like the stakes are so high when it's not.
It's not really. Yeah. In the grand scheme of
things. In the long run of things, there's not a lot of there's not as high of consequences as we put on things, and I definitely can dig it. I don't feel like I had that much as a fear. My greatest fear was SIDS. That's it.
That's true.
SIDS. Yeah. They make SIDS out to be. It is the Grim Reaper, but it's so vague. They make it so scary because it's so vague. It's just like, yo, if you put your baby on its back and it takes a nap, it might not wake up.
Now that we're talking, I think that was my biggest fear, because so instead of like you know, we built this nursery. It was like really beautiful. It had this like mural, and it was like, you know, this really beautiful bassinet, and you know, just all this stuff. But I was like so afraid of like something happening to her while I was in the other room. Mind you, I had like, you know, all these monitors. So, like, there was no way that something, you know, was like right by my bed that, you know, something could not happen to her. But like, I just was like, oh my God, like I'm like so far away, you know, I don't know. So like, I would literally sleep with her on my chest. Yeah. And I was like, I would stare at her all night to make sure she was awake. Breathing. So I did not sleep for like the first year. At all. Yeah. And I didn't want anyone else to sleep with her. Like, I didn't leave her alone at night because I was like, oh my God, like, what if something happens and I'm not there? No one's going to watch her like I'm going to watch her. Yeah, absolutely. And so, yeah, like, I just was remembering, oh my gosh, like, looking back, I'm like, I could have relaxed a little bit more. Yeah. You know? You're like, but she didn't even use the room. Yeah. You know? It was just there. Beautiful. It was just there. She never slept in there, you know? Yeah.
Y'all hear one child that definitely don't have SIDS. He's wide awake and alive, and he's letting us know that's baby Kai. Yeah, so the vagueness, and also because I knew someone whose child did pass away in like 8 months of SIDS, and it was just like, what happened? But they make it's just everything causes SIDS. It feels like it's like if you lay them like this, if you lay them like that, if you feed them this, if you don't feed them that, and it just made me because they. And I'm not one to be a worrywart. Like, I'm not a type of person that thinks because I do this, obviously bad things are going to happen. But I already, prior to SIDS even being a thing, would want to check if a baby was still breathing. So then when they made it a thing of, you know, babies, this gave it the specificity of statistics, but gave it no specificity of the cause. The cause, yeah. So it was like, that's why I was like always constantly like rolling over, just staring. Yeah. Like, oh, she's still breathing? Yeah. Like, you know, it was like, you know, it just happens. Right. You know, I was like, that's not happening to my baby. Right. You know, I'm going to watch her. Right. Okay, so I want to know more about your pregnancy with Bella. Okay. But before we jump into that, you're going to have to go over to my Facebook channel to find that out. All right. So before you leave here, make sure you click the subscribe button. Please share Mommy Confessions with everyone you know. Share That Chick Angel. Make sure you check out Jennifer's new channel. Okay. I'm going to leave a link below as well as put it in the iCards. Go check her out. And as always, be blessed. Come back next week for more Mommy Confessions. Bye. Be blessed.
It's a family that I talk to back home, and I didn't realize how many people that we actually know listen to this.
Oh, okay.
And it trips me. I was like, yeah, I was listening to y'all's podcast. I'm like, for real?